Thank you very much, Luke. Since I'm afraid we need to conclude in the next 3 minutes, I think it has been a very fruitful discussion and very promising discussion also. It's clear that we share the same concerns about what the pandemic crisis is now accelerating, and also as a pretext for many governments to attack workers' rights, working time, and also how this will evolve in the future. And it also, I think we all have stressed the importance of putting forward an alternative, progressive left agenda, how important it is to work together. Trade unions, we need to ensure collective bargaining, we need to ensure trade union rights. I must tell you, in Greece, at the present with the neoliberal government, we have a huge attack against working hour, salaries, trade union rights, and I understand from all our speakers that in many countries we are facing the same. I think we all stressed the need of a fair transition regarding a pact, a social environmental pact that will have a progressive agenda, a progressive direction. And also it's very interesting what has been said about young people and women. I must tell you that we have 64% of the unemployment at this stage in Greece is women, and also, as you well said, about young people. We need to address the issue of distance work, smart work, new forms of work. The question is how to regulate, how to consider them with contracts, how the collective bargainings will also concern this new type of work. We need to unite forces, all left, progressive, socialist, green parties, movements, trade unions. And I find very important what has been said from many of our speakers tonight, that of course we have some positive steps like the recovery plan and fund, but it's important to see what rules will rule these new policies that we have the chance now to implement. And we should, in our agenda, have specific rules for job creation, for ensuring jobs, and not, of course, reducing salaries. I understand also that the reduction of working time has been raised by many of our speakers. Of course, there are differences. I understand from our Hungarian friend, I understand from our Italian friend, from the Spanish minister. I can tell you also from Greece that southern countries and also Eastern European countries, we also have some specific problems. But I think that is the importance of discussing all together and paving a common alternative, progressive and left proposal for the future. I will end with one remark. In the 90s, we had the first big deregulation against workers, against social state, against all the social agenda we had conquered with all our social and working fights during 100 years ago. And then during the financial crisis from 2008 and onwards, we had the austerity policy, we have the institutionalization in the European Union of neoliberal policies, and specifically countries like Greece, Portugal, but other countries also, that Ireland, Spain, that have suffered through these austerity policies, and Italy also. I take what Kim said, that we cannot make the same mistake once more. So, dear comrades and friends, I think we should be strong, we should be united, and also, because Edouard spoke about vision, we have to dream first, Mandela said, in order to conquer what we dream. So we should not let this crisis to be a further deregulation in the fourth industrial and digital revolution. We need to have people, we need to have the social movement, we need to have the progressive forces that set the rules. and not the banks and the multinationals and the financial global markets. I think all this unites us, and I really hope that we will have the chance in the near future to meet all together, not only through a teleconference, but from a real meeting together. Thank you very much all for this very important and interesting discussion. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.